Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great fifth wheel value from Parkway RV Center. I've had this one for a little bit, guys. I had some people that were trying to buy it, but they never could get approved for financing. So back on the market. This is one that I did on video on a similar one last year, and I really liked it. This is a 2018 Keystone Sprinter. This is the model 353FWDEN. And it's 39 feet. That's total tip-to-tip length. 101 inches wide with the slide outs in. It has 4 slides. Dry weight is 10,780 pounds with a hitch weight of 2,155 pounds. So you're gonna have to have a pretty healthy truck to tow it. I'd probably recommend 1 ton, 3/4 ton diesel. It does have the max turn technology, which simplified, guys, means they swept the corners back so it doesn't have a square front end, so you can make a little bit better turns. And I think it's 30% better turning radius with a shorter bed truck. And I would recommend, guys, on a fifth wheel like this, at least a 6.5 foot bed. Granted, you could probably, with the right equipment, make do with a little bit shorter bed, but 6.5 foot, 8 preferably, for any big fifth wheel. And guys, it's a clean fifth wheel. It's got a great rear den floor plan. It's got the farmhouse table inside. It's really a cool setup when you get to looking at it. Does have the level up system, so it's easy to level up. It does have the 6-gallon DSI water heater, 50 amp electrical service, no delamination. Outside really looks good, you know, guys, and I try to point out any flaws, and so far I'm just not seeing any on this one. Besides, there's a day-night shade in the bedroom we got to fix. It's broke. But other than that, guys, for a used fifth wheel like this, man, it's nice. Of course, this is one we went out and bought, so, you know, we're a little bit more pickier than most dealers about what we invest our money in to sell, to buy for resale, to sell to our customers. Of course, Sprinter is Keystone's first brand of RVs, and this is a 20th anniversary model. So this is the fifth wheel and travel trailer Sprinter brand is what put Keystone on the map. They even predate the Montana. And it is a 4 seasons, by the way, R35 insulation, been 0 degree tested, got a power awning. You can get out of that sun. It's got an LED light strip. So 3 slides on one side and 1 on this one. Space Age Technology Astrofoil insulation. Let's take a look inside. And I'll show you why I like this floor plan, guys. It's got some nice LED accent lights, which I don't know how well you can see it on camera. I would say at nighttime or with the lights off, it would be a lot more noticeable. But it's got blue LED accent lights. This is what I like about this one, guys. It's a very comfortable floor plan. If you've got somebody that is going to be spending a lot of time in the camper, they're going to love this. Look at this farmhouse table. And it's got the booth seat on one side, got the stacked stone, and then you got 3 stools with the back on, the seat back to them on that side. And this is a big table, guys. It'll sit 6 people easily. It's Corian tabletops. It's nice and heavy duty. Probably take 2 people to lift that thing up if you had to remove it. You got solid surface Corian countertops in the entire RV. It's got almost a residential style kitchen. You've got the big farmhouse sink with the sprayer. Lots of storage in here. You've got a skylight in the kitchen for natural skylight. Got it closed right now. Get the lighting just right. Stainless steel appliances. You've got an oven. That's a shame. Beautiful kitchen like this, guys. And look at those stove eyes. I don't think it's been cooked on. It's a shame, really. High point microwave. And it's got the optional, I believe this is 22 cubic foot Samsung, so it's not a cheap brand. electric residential style refrigerator. And guys, and you can see, in fact, I turned it down to cold. You can see it works. See if I can point this down without messing my gimbal up. Yep, got the, oh, yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Like I said, guys, I'm still getting the hang of this thing. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to make you dizzy. So, fridge door. This is nice. Doesn't show any use. Beautiful kitchen area. LED lights. It's got twin ducted roof airs. Got a 15,000 BTU ducted, which I've actually got on right now. Just letting a little air circulate in here. I love that big window right there too. Especially when you're sitting here eating, you can look out that window, have a nice view. But this is what's really cool, and this is what I'm saying, guys. If you got somebody that's, say, can't get out much, handicapped, or whatever, look at this living room. This is the one of the best looking living rooms you can get in a fifth wheel. I mean, this thing is huge, guys. You can hold a dance in here if you wanted to. You've got leather furniture, no flaking, everything looks good. You got theater seating right across from the TV. Sit here. Oh, these are comfortable. Got a little bonanza on the TV. Fireplace. This electric fireplace, you can set it for the effect like I have it right now. Or it's got a built-in 5100 BTU electric heater. And that electric heater now, is it going to heat this whole camper? Of course not. But, you know, best way to describe it is it will actually knock the chill off of the living room and the kitchen area. I'm not going to do anything for the bedroom, of course, but you'd be surprised. You leave that thing on long enough, how well it will do, and that's because this thing's so well insulated. Fantastic vent fan in the living room, which I guess, I don't know the rhyme or reason for that, except maybe if you've got it set up somewhere and without hookups and it gets too hot in here, you can vent some of the hot air out using the 12-volt fan. But it doesn't have a lot of carpet. You know, you've got a linoleum floor, which you can obviously get you a nice area rug put in here, give it a nice home feel. Of course, you have to take it up when you bring the rooms in because you got two opposing slide outs back here. I like this floor plan, guys. It's very comfortable, very homey feeling. I guess is the best way to describe it. Very comfortable. Yeah, that's it. Comfortable. That's what this reminds me of. And you know, if I remember right, that one we had like this before sold very quickly. It's just different, guys. It seems like different stuff like this sells a lot faster than your run-of-the-mill. But let's walk up toward the front. I do like the lighting over that table too. That's kind of nice. Step up here to the front. We're going to look at the bathroom first. Oh, also got the remote control. This right here, which I've got set for you for 0000. You can level your RV. All this is a remote control. You put your awning out, slides out. So, real handy little feature to have. And it is removable from that plate. Bathroom area. 6'4". I can walk in here without bumping my head. 48-inch shower. You can see it's not been stored outside much. Of course, I know it's just a couple of years old. Well, there's no yellowing on the shower wall, so that means it's probably had some kind of cover on it when it hasn't been used. Toilet. Storage in here. Vent fan, of course, up top. Which, for obvious reasons, you want a vent fan in your bathroom. Sink, medicine cabinet. I like the fact too, all the light switches are lighted up even when they're off. So that means, you know, if you come inside a dark camper, you start fumbling around, you can find the switches to turn the lights on very, very easily. Let's go into the front bedroom. Got a nice cozy front bedroom. Does have a second AC in here. Now the second AC in the bedroom, guys, on the Sprinters are not ducted. So, I mean, with the door shut, it's only going to cool off the area in here. Or you can leave the door propped open and it will dump some of that cold air into the rest of the RV. So if you're one of those people that really likes it cold at night, you'll appreciate having that AC. You can see the day-night shade behind the mattress. The bed is actually messed up. I'm going to get them in here to fix that, so don't worry. By the time you come here and look at this thing, that'll be fixed. Queen Island bed, very comfortable bed. You got a large closet in the front, sliding glass doors. Don't believe this one has washer and dryer hookups, guys. So, unless it's in here, I didn't look. And nope, no washer and dryer hookups. You know, I'm not going to say that you couldn't rig one up in here in the closet, but you're going to have to rig up a vent, a drain, power, and water, of course. Got a TV back here. Still got the sticker on it. LG storage right here. Oh, the rear TV's got a sound bar, DVD player, and all that good stuff too. Or Blu-ray, I'm not sure. I'll have to look on it and see. One or the other. And, yeah. This 2018 Sprinter 353 FWDEN includes our world-famous 4-page inspection process that is performed after purchase. That way everything's fresh. That way everything's checked out. You haven't had people tromping through it and families going through it and hundreds of people stepping through your fifth wheel after it's been checked. What we do, guys, we check them after purchase. If you want to know the current lead time, ask your salesperson, who'll give you an estimate. And we'll, of course, get it going. I mean, be honest with you, I don't look to really do much on this. So, you know, that brings up a point I bring up every once in a while, guys. People ask me all the time, and I've had technicians that come from other RV dealerships work here, look at our checkout sheet, because it's 4 pages long. And I've been told more than once, we're absolutely crazy. How in the world can we do that for what we're selling them for? And it's actually pretty simple. You see, I don't just buy whatever because it's cheap. You know, if it doesn't meet my criteria as quality, especially when we're spending our own money on it. Now, trades, that's different. You kind of take a little bit of everything on trade within reason. But, you know, when you actually go out and buy one, you know, guys, we're very, very selective. Way more selective than any dealer you're ever going to see. And that's why we can check so many things out, because we try to buy the nicest ones to begin with. Use a car term slang, the cream of the crop. And that allows us, because that means it needs less work, so that allows us to check more systems, because 99% of the time they're going to work just fine. Now, I know that's no guarantee, but because, believe me, we have been burned quite a few times doing this way, but it works out better for everybody involved. The customers are reassured that everything's freshly checked out, cleaned up, ready to go. And, you know, before, you know, we've tried it, checking them out when they came in. What happens is it'll sit out here 3 or 4 weeks. You know, we let people look through our RVs without being escorted around. You got hundreds of people a week going through these things and tromping on them and spilling stuff in them and turning stuff on and much, much worse than that. So, you know, when we were checking them out beforehand, well, the customer would come in and buy it and saw how people had kind of went through it and messed it up and all that. They insisted on having it checked out again. So, you know, 9 out of 10 deals we we were checking them out twice, and that made no sense financially. Why pay a technician in the hours, the man hours, to check one twice? So what we do when these come in, guys, we just open them up, we clean them up, you know, little stuff like that, day, night shade, we'll go ahead and fix and all that. But, and then we'll do it, then we'll do the checkout after we sell it. That way, the time frame's still exactly the same as it was, but it's saving us some money, which in turn allows us to save you money by keeping our prices lower, by keeping our overhead down. And, you know, that's the reason we do that, guys, if that makes sense. Why do double the work for the same end result and pay double the amount of labor and double the amount of pay for the same exact result? So anyway, that's why we don't check them out till after we sell them. And a good analogy, I guess, is, you know, you go to a steakhouse, order a nice big juicy steak. Do you want it cooked right then and there? Or do you want one that was cooked a month ago that everybody's picked up, sniffed on, took a nibble out of, and touched and played with, and obviously you want the fresh one, you know, that nobody else has touched? Well, that's kind of what we do here, guys. We make sure it's fresh and nobody's poked and prodded on it. And of course, it gets cleaned up inside and out after my RV technicians get through with it. Like I said, that checklist, guys, if you're interested in it, is on the video description below on YouTube. There'll be a link to that inspection list, and it's on every single listing on my website, parkwayrvcenter.com. At least on qualifying units. Now, as is, back row bargains units, of course, don't come with the inspection. Or, you know, some of you like to know your way that can fix stuff and stuff yourself, which I don't know anything this thing needs, but just in case, if you want to take a chance, save a little bit of money, you can always do what we call the option B price. Option B is as is, you know, we'll just like you see it in the video, and we'll plug it to power for you like I've got it plugged into now, and you can turn everything on, inspect it yourself, look it over yourself very well, and we'll knock it. We'll give you a discounted price because we don't have to pay a tech to do the checkout, and we don't have to pay the warranty company for the 90-day warranty that's included for the option A price. And that's up to you. 8 out of 10 of you are going to take the option A with the full checkout. The only really advantage of the option B is you save a little bit of money and you get to take it home the same day you pay for it, versus leaving it here and letting us do our thing on it. But now, keep in mind, guys, you buy something as is, it's as is. There's no exceptions to that. It's yours. Lock, stock, and barrel, good and bad. So if you got any questions about that, give us a call. But the option A price includes a 90-day nationwide easy care limited warranty, that 4-page inspection process, includes a full orientation that is performed after it's been through service and cleanup. And the way it works, guys, after you buy this RV, it goes in line to get checked out. When it gets checked out, then it gets cleaned up, and we do a final walkthrough. If we're happy with everything, we'll lock it up, keep everybody out of it, call you, set an appointment for you to pick it up, and when you arrive here at the appointed time, my tech or my walkthrough expert Preston will spend some time with you, go over this fifth wheel, and show you how to operate everything. And I highly recommend recording him with your phone or camera. I was reading something on the internet the other day about, and it was actually about people giving demonstrations on these newer cars with all the electronics. And they said the average person only retains about 40 to 50% of what they're told on these walkthroughs, and that sounds about right. So that's why I do recommend that you record with your phone or a camera when you get your orientation. That way you can go back, because, you know, you're always welcome to call us, you know, if you run into a snag. But if you run into a snag and we're already closed, or it's Sunday, you've got that video you can watch, and it might answer your questions. And of course, guys, you know, first time RVers, YouTube's a great source for how-to videos. And there's plenty of information if you Google it about how to operate this or operate that on an RV if you run into a snag. But keep in mind, guys, YouTube, some guys don't always say the right thing or show you the right thing. So anyway, this unit's $46,900 with the option A warranty, the 90-day easy care nationwide limited warranty. Now guys, here's my advice on the warranty. If you're buying this to live in, semi-permanently or permanently, I do highly recommend getting the extended warranty. Here's why. You know, we've been with CoachNet and several other warranty companies over the years. One thing they never would cover was everything. Well, they were all basically the same. They would only cover RV repair facilities in their network. And a lot of times, you might be 200 or 300 miles from the closest repair facility in their network. And here's the thing, they all wanted you to bring the RV to them. Well, here's the thing, guys. A lot of people buy these fifth wheels that don't even own a truck to tow it with. And they'll pay us or somebody else to deliver it to them. And yes, we do have delivery available. Contact us for a quote. And they'll just put it somewhere they don't ever plan on leaving it, or they plan on leaving it there for a few years. And here's the thing, guys. As with anything, just like a house, things are going to break occasionally, especially if you're living in it. Well, here's the thing. You know, you got to say you buy a 4-year warranty. 3 years from now, the refrigerator stops working, and you call around, and all the dealers want you to bring it to them. What do? Well, the good thing about Easy Care, which is by far one of the widest and most well-known warranty companies in the industry. In fact, even the local Ford dealer sells it on their cars. They'll pay any licensed repair facility for an approved claim to work on your fifth wheel. It doesn't have to be a new Keystone dealer or a new dealer at all. It can be a used dealer. It can be an independent shop. But most importantly, for those of you living in one, mobile RV technicians are also included. So they come to you and said you bring it to them, especially if you're living in one, guys. A lot of times dealers will have 5, 6, 7 week waiting period after you drop a unit off to get service work done before it's actually done. Especially now with so many people living in them, it's the used RV market is crazy, as many of you know. So that's why the Easy Care warranty, if you're living in it, and you know, guys, we don't make any. We make like $200 when we sell one of those warranties, just to kind of cover the extra paperwork and all that stuff. But the 90-day is included for the $46.9 price. And of course, if you buy it option B as is, then it's not included because we have to actually buy that warranty. And so that's, you know, that's not something the warranty companies give us. We have to buy it on your behalf. But you can get, you know, if you want to extend a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, I think even 5 years available on an 18. More than you can get from a factory warranty. Bad thing about factory warranties is you have to buy it brand new to get one, and then you can always take it to a new Sprinter dealer. Guys, I'll tell you a little secret about a lot of you guys looking at new fifth wheels may not know. The average new RV, fifth wheel motorhome or whatever, comes back for 3 times. They usually come with a 1 year or 2 year warranty. It usually comes back for warranty repairs 3 times. And it's usually for several different small items. Here's the thing, guys. The factories only pay the dealer a fraction of their standard labor rate. You go like one up the road, rip-off world, their labor rate's $150 an hour. You know, Keystone's only going to pay them like half that. So guess what? Yours gets pushed aside to the very end. They'll just do that when they don't have any cash customers waiting on a unit, and that's very rare. So that's one reason why warranty repairs take so much. But the good thing about Easy Care is they don't negotiate labor rate. As long as it's a fair price for the job from a qualified repair facility, they'll pay it. You know, they'll pay their labor rate, no problem. But anyway, guys, check out this beautiful 2018 Sprinter. If it's something you think you're interested in, give us a call, 706-965-7929. I've had it for a couple of weeks, but people came in, left a deposit on it, but they just couldn't get their credit. With their credit, and we tried everywhere, and they tried everywhere, they couldn't get approved. And that happens, guys. I mean, banks are tightening up restrictions because of COVID-19, because so many people are losing their incomes. Banks are being more pickier about who they finance, because they don't want to, if somebody loses the income, the camper is going to be the first thing that goes back to the bank, and they don't want to be stuck with it, and they want you to put money down. And I was talking to a rep the other day, and I was asking them why they want so much more money down on RVs now, and it actually makes a lot of sense. Banks, in times like this, banks get burned a lot. They'll repossess something, people owe them way more than it's worth. They send it to a wholesale dealer auction, it only brings a fraction of what they owe. The banks pretty much sue them for the rest, and they file bankruptcy and they eat it. But they told me that now, when they loan money, they're going to assume that at some time or point you're going to let it go back to the bank, even though most of you won't, but they have to assume that, and I don't blame them. So they want to make sure that you have enough money down to keep the balance of the loan low enough that if they do have to repossess it and send it to an auction, it will bring what you owe on it. So I can understand that, I guess, from a finance point of view. So, you know, banks now want 10, 15, 20% down. Depends on individual credit and depends on the unit you're looking at. So, but guess what? That's COVID RV sales 2020. And we're at the mercy of the bank just like you are. Now, guys, we try to do the best we can. You know, we don't charge any fees. You go to these other dealerships, they'll charge a $1,000 dock fee, a $2,000 inspection fee that we include with the price. We don't have that fee. It's just built into the price, so there's no surprises. $46.9 plus applicable sales tax with a warranty, with the inspection. We give you 21 nights of free camping, up to 7 nights at a time, and select RV resorts nationwide to be used in a 12-month period. You get a starter kit, drive-out tag, and more. Now, other dealers, they'll advertise the price, but you come in to buy it, Mr. Customer, Mrs. Customer, here's a $1,000 dock fee, a $700 happy camper fee, $2,000 inspection fee, $1,500 freight fee. Before you know it, that $46.9 price is $52.9, $53.9, $54.9, and then they try to upsell you on warranties, gap insurance, interior exterior protection programs. All that stuff's marked up 4 or 5 times, but you can buy it for yourself. And suddenly that $46.9 fifth wheel, you pay 10-15% down, you leave owing $60,000 on it. It's crazy, but that's the way they do it, and people fall for it multiple times every single day. We've been doing this 52 years, guys. We keep things easy, simple, and done. Haggle-free prices. That's the price. No less. No offers. Don't matter if you pay cash. Don't matter if you finance. If you bring your own financing, trade. It don't matter. It goes right in the bank to us. Everything's legal. You know, it doesn't matter how you pay for it. That's the price. You know, if you want the option B price, we'll give you an option B price. That's haggle-free as well. That's what it takes to buy it. No offense, you don't buy it, the next person in line will. Especially right now with such a shortage of used RVs on the market. I mean, it's crazy, especially nice used RVs. But anyway, if this is something you think you're interested in, give us a call. Our phone number is 706-965-7929, and we are located at 5568 Battlefield Parkway in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. Family owned and operated since 1968. I can't think of a better testimony how we operate our business, the quality of the products we sell, and how we treat our customers any better than that simple statement right there. Family owned and operated since 1968, 3 generations, 52 years. And that's selling used RVs, because used RVs aren't perfect, guys. But the fact that we have that is, and been in business that long, ought to be just a true testimony. Come out and visit with us, guys. We're the only dealership around that lets you simply look and browse at 100 plus used RVs without being escorted by a salesperson, without going through a sales office. Nationwide delivery is available, and as always, up to 100 miles is free for local deliveries. And guys, if we can help you in any way, give us a call, drop us an email, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. Check out the links in the video description below on YouTube. Link to my 4-page inspection process. There'll be a link to the website. You can see all my used fifth wheels. I've got a great selection right now. But guys, every time I say that, 2 weeks from now, I'll be picking up the bones on the lot because I only have 2 or 3 left. I've got a variety of price ranges and more. But thank you again for watching, guys, and give us a call if you got any questions. Email us. I've got a link to our free interactive tow guide in the video description below too, so you can see what your truck can tow. Never go over your truck towing limit, guys. I don't care who tells you can or tells you, hey, you can modify this, this, and this, and you can do it. Never go over your factory rated towing capacity. Because I'm gonna tell you something, guys. You talk about a whole heap of trouble if you have a wreck and you're overloaded and you have a wreck. Many truck drivers can tell you the same thing. Yeah, you're going to get ticketed. You're going to get, the insurance company's probably not going to pay the claim on the camper, and you could literally lose a $46,000 camper because you're a few hundred pounds overweight, or 1,000. But thank you again for watching, guys. I really appreciate you. Subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and I like those blue lights. Those are really cool. Anyway, feel free to comment and share my video on various social media sites. But thank you again, and look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.